I've got a brown paper bag I want to show you today, what I'm doing. This is just a mushroom bag that I saved. I save all my brown paper bags. Um, and all I've done is I've folded the brown paper bag to about there, and I've left a flap, that sort of flap there. I think it's about 1.5 inches, maybe. You can have it any size you like, you choose. And then inside I've given it a little book. It's pretty thick. It's got all these pages. And I've binded that in with some binding thread. And I've just got it sitting in this side of the book, as you can see. Now I'm just going to make this into a little book, and it's going to have a flap like that. Now I've picked out a few things I want to use. Um, Now that paper there can be anything. It can be coloured paper, it can be lined paper. I've just got some computer paper there, just spare pieces that I had lying around. Now I thought that we would attack first this piece here. Um, Now we need to strengthen it a little bit because it's pretty weak, because it's the opening of the bag there. And I thought I'd put that on. That would strengthen it, but also I found some of this, whatever it is. I thought I'd put that also there to strengthen it and give it a little bit of a decoration at the same time. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So I'm going to open up my piece. Now this is just a spare piece of paper I had sitting around. It's got a word on it, preference, or preface, sorry, preface. Can you see me very well? I'm just going to fix that camera up a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm just going to use some double-sided tape because it's very easy to use. You don't want messy glue all over the place. You don't want to wet the bag. So it's good to have this double-sided tape. If you don't have any or own any, buy some. It's fantastic to use. Right, there we go. Now let's try and get this off. Right, that's too hard to pull from that end, so let's try and see if I can do it from this end. Right, that came off pretty easy. What about this one? Yes, it did too. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way first. Right, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it halfway. Well, give each end a little bit. Stick that right on the end, and then that over it like that. There we go. That worked. So that's really strengthened that up now. Yeah, it has. Right, so let's put on our, now this. I think I might use some, what's this called? A glue stick, and I think I'll use this. It's not too bad. It's not, what do you call it? It's not a real wet glue. It's a sticky glue. There we go. Right, let's see if we can put it on. I think I'll put it on this way. Looks like a little bit of a, what do you call it? Lacy type thing. I'll just open that right up. And we'll do this to make sure it all gets glued down like that. Okay, I'm just going to wipe this little bit of glue off here. There we go. Okay, so we've strengthened that part of the journal or the little book, and it turns over like that. That's not too bad. It's got that inside and then that. So it's pretty strong there now. Feels pretty good. Right, so we've done that. Just going to go over that because that has to really stick well, that part. And it will, because the double-sided tape will hold it down. So, okay, now I've pulled out a few things here. Let's start with the back. I found this beautiful rustic polka dot paper, and I thought that this would look good here, right here, between the book and the flap, and we could put it in the middle there. And also I found a note pad to use with the date and the notes. It's just a little thing you get on the internet, and I thought I would stick that down on that card. So let's do that. I'm going to use double-sided tape because it's very, very easy to use. Not so messy, and it's quick. Right, that didn't go too well, that one. A little bit in the middle, and then one on the end again, like that. Now we'll try and put it on this piece. Okay, it's very warm here in Sydney, Australia at the moment. It's 7:15 p.m. in the later afternoon or night. Because we're in daylight savings, I'd say that's late afternoon. And it's still very, very warm. I've got the aircon right over my head. It is hot still. Okay, let's see how we need to do this. Right, it's got a tiny bit on each side. Let's see what it looks like, the head part. Okay, we've done that. It's seen better days. If you want to cut that a little bit in line with this one, that's fine. And the top, it doesn't really matter to me. That's why it's, you know, handmade. It's just got its flaws and imperfections. Right, I thought that that could go right there. And I'm just wondering if I should put it on the front, though. Let me just have a look. You can change your mind about all these things. You don't have to be, there's no fast rules, hard and fast rules. And you can put it wherever you want, wherever you think it's needed, or yes. So for instance, we can put it there, or we can put it in the front here. I'm more inclined to put it in the front now, so that's what we'll do. I'll just take the back off like that. Like that. Like that. Right, now we have to get it in correctly, both sides. Right, I think I've done a better job then. Have a look. What do you think? So that's what it's looking like so far. Yep, and that's what we've got. Now, I do have a little coin envelope that I made. And it matches that paper. So I was going to put that on the inside, but I'm thinking now the back is the best part to put it onto. Because you can leave it at the back. You can actually, I do have a little tag here that I made, and it does fit quite nicely in that. So how about if we put that in there at the back? Just a little tag. And we'll put some more double-sided tape on. Just like that. You only need 2 for this one. It's very light. Now we don't want to stick our envelope top down, so take some off. Okay. Okay. Now let's see where we can put it down. Where's the middle? There. Right. There, looks good. Now we can pull out our tag. We can put it down. And we can even move them forward and close it. Like that. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Got a little book, we've got our little tag, we've got our flap, we've reinforced. So now let's decorate the front. Now I have pulled a few things out that I want to use. This is just a text out of a book, and I just glued a flower on it. I had it sitting around. So I think that that would make a good little border framed up there around the bag like that. Yeah, I think that would look good. So that's what I'm going to do. Double-sided tape again. You need 3 because you need the middle flat down as well. And then definitely the right on the ends. So we get no curled up paper. Oops, I always do that. I always rip a little bit of the text off as I pull off that double-sided tape. I don't know why I do it, I just do it. Anyway, let's go. Oh, it's warm here. Okay. Now I'm going to make a few other brown paper bag journals or little books, and I'm going to put them all in a pile ranging from different sizes. That's what I plan on doing. I'm just going to get this straight. About there. There we go. That worked out fine. And I've got a bit of ephemera and stuff that I thought I'd use. Now, this I was going to call notes and planners. I have a beautiful little word there. And I think I will put it down with some glue. There we go. Yep, just says fine. There we go. And we've got our bottle of, let's see, sulfur. So we're going to make some notes in our book our planner, notes planner, and we're going to make some notes. Let's just put that down there. There we go. So I've done that. We've got our notes planner on. So let's see what else we can do with it. You know what? It's quite good the way it is. When I was looking at the layout, I thought to myself, you need to really try and improve on that each one. I do like that. It's quite nice. And then you've got the little book, then you've got your little tag. So it's just a little mushroom bag. Now, to tie something on, I was thinking of this. I'm going to see if it works. It's just an elastic band that you use on your hair, and it fits perfectly on this. And I put a flat flower on it, just to make it look a little bit prettier. And I think that's all it needs. Yeah, I think so. I've got some other stuff here that we can pretty it up with. I might do that. These are sweet. You just get these from the $2 store. They're just beautiful little animals with the paper clip, gold paper clips too. And it's got a bit of seasonal colour there. I really like that colour. Oh, the giraffe looks sweet, doesn't it? Look at the giraffe. Isn't that sweet? Let's use it. Let's take off our thing and let's put our beautiful paper clip just, excuse me, it hasn't been used, so I'm trying to open it. There we go. We'll just see how far it goes. All right, okay. It only goes to there. Well, that's fine. I like it there. So there we go. We've got the giraffe. So let's start at the beginning. We've got our brown paper mushroom bag. In the inside, I've done a beautiful big, what would you call a journaling card with the date and notes on it. I've got a beautiful little book here for journaling with our beautiful giraffe. I have a tag at the back in a coin little pocket. We can stick that right down. We can put it like that if you want. I'm sure we can do that. And then we've decorated the front with some text paper, some notes, planner, words here, flower, and a little bottle as if you've got notes. And you know, I like how it's got preference here on this scrap piece of paper that I had, and we've done that to it. Okay. Excuse me. I'm getting a bit of a cough now. And then we just put our elastic on it with a flat flower or anything you want to put there to decorate it. I like the flower. Okay, that's our first little journal that we've done from the brown paper bag. Now I'm going to get another paper bag in the next installment, and I'm going to make bigger ones as I go along, so we can put them in a beautiful, look at the giraffe, beautiful little stack of them. Look at the giraffe. He's just sticking up there. Okay, the only other thing I might do is just outline that notes and planner so you can read it. And there we go. So, you know, get your brown paper bags out. Start making little books out of them. Something that's, you know, quick and easy and looks very pretty, doesn't it? So until I see you next time, please take care, everyone, and catch you in the next video. Bye for now.